Trying to fix this. I'll just have to record it here instead. Alright, let me. Oh, I'm not on Twitch yet either. Hang on, we'll do Twitch and see what's up. It's weird. You know what? I don't think I've actually downloaded these either. Let me download these. And then apparently I'm broadcasting right now too. And okay, well, there we go. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And I'm not doing the vertical either. I want to stream vertically on my YouTube as well as horizontally. I need to figure out how to do that because it says I can do that on YouTube. For now, I'll just record. It's probably easier to just record the vertical and edit it for later, honestly. Um, Again, I'm sort of doing the thing where I'm just being very inconsistent with my games. So my last stream, I ended up getting back into Digimon Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory, and then I go on, and then this is why it's stupid, right? I haven't beaten Tales of Xillia Remastered, which I need to do that on stream. I haven't done Chaos Code yet, which is really just a 30-minute stream. I joined Pokemon Unite, and I'm not consistent on that either. Actually, I need to see if I can get these 3 legendary birds. I was playing Tales of Symphonia Remastered, and I think I'm halfway through the game, but most of that was off stream. I bought Tales of Grace's F, the remaster. Did not touch that at all yet. And then one of the other streams I was doing was the Gundam Seed game. So I still have to finish that. And then also I did not finish Tales of Vesperia. And it's dumb because Tales of Berseria is out on the store now. Right? Which is also why it's funny, because tell me how I find out Entropy Effect is in the store. It's online. So I go to buy Entropy Effect, and then I find out Central Fiction is on the Switch. I didn't know Central Fiction was on the Switch, or I would have played it earlier. Plus, I got it on sale for $10. Oh, and then also, I saw this Chrono Arc game, which is apparently a Steam game that got ported. And apparently it's a very good RPG game, but I don't know that. So I have yet to play this game. It's already got an update. I never finished Last Remnant. I'm trying to grind in that, but grinding in that is taking too long. So again, I have all these issues where I'm not finishing a game, and I get it. I should finish a game, but at the same time, I'm cool with just playing it and seeing what happens. It's just for the vibes. But if you watch and you get frustrated and you don't know about the game's completion, I feel you. I get it. I get mad. I'm mad at myself for not doing that. Because I'm very tempted to go buy Tales of Berseria. I can't do it now, but I'm very tempted to buy that game, and then I'm probably just gonna start that. On top of the fact that there's a Sword Art Online game that is like 40% off that I want as well. And then the funny thing with Cyber Sleuth is I was grinding that off screen and I got a bunch of Digimon. High level, powerful Digimon, and I just didn't realize how far I got. I honestly played, I think, between having time at work and then going on the train to and from work, I think I played almost the entire story. And then, you know, grinded my way up to getting some powerful Digimon. So somewhere the time just sort of vanished. I don't know what the hell happened. Um, Now, instead of watching WWE and the Elimination Chamber, I'm going to be playing Central Fiction. I usually only stream for about 2 hours, and I'm going to try to do that now because I realize as well my sleep is very important to me. And streaming like this does not make any sense at all unless I was actually doing this full time and getting paid from it. So until that happens, you're going to get very inconsistent streams. I'd rather manage somebody else's stream, to be honest. So we're going to start. Now, there may be a chance that I could play this and get online arcade battles. I don't know. The game is so old. I don't know if it's gonna be possible. You know what's funny about my monitors? The volume was on 5, and then I raised it to 9, and all of a sudden it sounds so much better. It's like just small increments of volume are actually very sensitive. Whereas with older machines, you have to raise it by like 10 or 15. Yeah, I don't really know this person. Is that online? I don't think I can log into my Nintendo account, but I don't think I'm gonna find people. I had actually started this mode.
Please select your character.
I didn't really get too far with it. Just so I do like and I do use this style. So bonus for all gremlins. Okay. Apparently my character is like so stylish mode. I might as well just keep doing this. Stylish mode allows you to do the specials easily. So I'm gonna try to do that.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Win!
She was faster before.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Win!
I was using Hibiki earlier. That's how I got that far.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Here comes a new challenger!
This part I don't get.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
油断しましたね。そこ油断しましたね。油断しましたね。ここまでで仕方ありません。想像以上でしたね。私には及ばなかったようですね。
S. Win! Perfect!
I didn't even get perfect.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
I actually... Oh, I can... I didn't even like it. But, oh, I don't have one for that? SP is for salvage. The asteroid. Quarterback forward. No, that's not quarter. That's forward. So it's full back, forward, drive, buttons.
私は負けるわけにはいきません。
Okay, that took a little bit.
Win!
That took a little
The
bit.
wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
私は負けるわけにはいきません。
S. Win!
Kokonoe can be pretty strong.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Here comes a new challenger!
My health was still low. Did it heal me?
ここを通すわけにはいきません。無意味な戦いは避けたいのです。悪く思わないでください。
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
それは計画です。
Counter!
続行します。ガウェイ。ブルーン。ガウェイ。ブルーン。放て。タッチ。執行します。ブルーン。それは計画です。スタイルスラッシュ。ガラガラ。これは計画です。
Didn't heal me all the way.
私は負けるわけにはいきません。
S. Win!
Okay.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
対象の沈黙を確認。待機モードに移行します。
S. Win!
They're all better speaking English. Like, I'm not saying the Japanese isn't cool, but they just all better speaking English. And the fact that this game never got
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
メルドレックなぎはらす。
こっちです。これだ。ブルーン
メルドレックなぎはらす。メルドレックなぎはらす。ブルーンダウェイダウェイ。私は負けるわけにはいきません。
The fact that they never
Win!
voice acting is a crime.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
ブルーン放て。
Here comes a new challenger!
Don't psych me out like that.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
想像以上でしたが、私には及ばなかったようですね。
S. Win! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
とにかく誤差しブルーン放たモルドレット投げ払いコーティやせい下がしろこれが効いたやっコーティダメ対象の精密を確認次のフェーズに移行します
Win! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Counter!
そこ油断しましたねここまでですこれ対象の沈黙を確認待機モードに移行します
Win! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Here comes a new challenger!
I thought Hakumen was back. It's Takaka.
対象障害と認識対象の殲滅を開始します
肉まんまだ食べてない
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
おいしい
回避してしまって立て直します仕方ありませんこれどうですそういう対象の沈黙を確認待機モードに移行します
Win! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
ブルーンモルドレット投げ払いこれが強力バレン力を切らしまだ勝ちます私は負けるわけにはいきません
Win! Perfect!
Just big titty women everywhere. Okay.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Counter! なかなかねそこせいはい
ブルーン放てせいブルーンこれがこれがこれが解析しないこのノイズ何
Win! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
修復
Here comes a new challenger!
Oh, I don't know if that's better or worse.
私は青の守護者門を守りし
起動テストを開始する
Wasn't expecting it.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
てやこれどうです迎撃します
Counter!
終わりこれどうです想像以上でしたが私には及ばなかったようですね
S. Win!
Okay, so apparently in 30 minutes I managed to make it. Alright. Not sure what all those items are. Could have given me a good... Do I get anything by saying clear? Like, they could have given me a... Let's go to the shop. Do the skills go on each path? How do I Reduces the amount of heat required for a counter assault. I don't... Reduce skills. Reduces the amount of damage taken while dashing over the air. That's necessary. Increases the amount of chip damage. hurt me. It might be worth it. You wanna rephrase that? Graces the Oh, you know what? Actually, I could do the death match and then give myself regeneration. That would probably be a better one. So let's give myself... Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, so hang on. I can replace this. Extractions have the chance of producing waves that skills affecting these Do I want to extract assault ring? Yes, using enhancing items with both the stats and proficiency increases again with proficiency by 5. Okay, that makes sense. Let me set upon landing and it's so I do this. Unable to equip a skill with a lower rank. Oh, so I can add the same skill. this is only applied to her. So I don't actually know if I'm gonna get... I want to use the item. I can't use the item. Okay, well, in 30 minutes I managed to beat that one. So let's just... let me let it save. I don't know if it auto-saved. Maybe it auto-saved.
Please select your character.
Let's just keep going on this. They also give you a this color's good. This one is good too. This is pink is that's okay. That's pretty cool. That's more Noel's color scheme. Green. Not sure what that is. Okay. Yeah. That's more like platinum, I'm guessing. Or this could be platinum. Not sure. Well, these just look like different variations of the same one. They're not really interesting. I do like this one. But we'll just pick the Let's see how far I can go in the other one. It feels weird having skills equipped now.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter.
想像以上でしたが、私には及ばなかったようですね。
S win. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
やっ
Counter.
これはこれはダメ。任務完了。
S win. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
ちゃんと
ダメダメ。
油断すんな。
上官
Here comes a new challenger.
About the chamber, so I'm actually gonna try to watch the chamber maybe later tonight. There's ways to watch it. I'm not paying for ESPN. I need to get a VPN.
ここ何先よ。
あなたには屈しません。The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
本気なのかしら。これ
こっちよ。
仕方ありません。
こっちよ。
終わり。対象の沈黙を確認。待機モードに移行します。
S win. Perfect.
Yeah, he's just giving me updates now.
The wheel of
Apparently
fate is
Cody and
turning.
Gordon-
Rebel 1. Action.
これどう立て直します。これそんな
Destruction finish.
対象の沈黙を確認。待機モードに移行します。
S win.
More big titty women. Lychee.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Not
ダメ
necessarily.
甘いわね。
絶好します。
いいわよ、それじゃダメ。甘いわね。
上官
飛ばすわよ。
ダメ
それじゃダメ。
ブルーンブルーンフリフレ
それじゃダメ。まだまだ。
これは警告。
それじゃダメ。
ブルーン対象の殲滅を確認。次のフェーズに移行します。
S win. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Counter!
状態復帰プッシュアウェイ立て直そうプッシュアウェイ立て直そうプッシュアウェイ立て直そう発射機立て直そうこれの瞬間どう出るやっし受けてみる
Here comes a new challenger!
Give me a minute, real quick.
対象将軍の認識最初に戦慄を開始し
Oh
ます
wait, Orton.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
これどうです仕方ありませんどうです戦慄します抵抗は無意味立て直します対象の沈黙を確認スタイプモードに移行します
S. Win! The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
仕方ありません
Counter!
仕方ありません終わり仕方ありません抵抗は無意味範囲対象の沈黙を確認スタイプモードに移行します
S. Win!
Orton's going to WrestleMania. I'm surprised. I just wouldn't have thought they'd probably something else. It's probably gonna be like a 6-pack.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
ブルーダウェイ状態復帰状態復帰ダウェイタッチキダウェイこれはドレス執行しますこれは警告このままグリフレット私は負けるわけにはいきません
S. Win!
If they are gonna do a 6-pack challenge, if they do a 6-pack challenge, I hope Randy wins.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Like doing
Action!
状況変え
Here comes a new challenger!
The vision will probably be Seth versus Logan, but they've done that already, so that's kind of upsetting. Or Danhausen is in the
愛を守る面白いものがそれが私の存在意義
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
メルドレット投げ払すこれは警告やブルーン放たガウェイやブルーン放た力を知らせバランスこれは警告ですブルーン放た
pretty good character.
対象の殲滅を確認
She can hit
次
you
のフェ
from
ーズに
a
更新
distance and bring you in
S. Win!
as soon as you're good. Randy can only be around until he's 50, so they might want him to do the 18 championships.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
立て直しますこれ以上は無駄よそこ油断しましたね遅いわ仕方ありません解析不能このノイズもう
Win!
Forgot Amane's a guy.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
ダイソーの沈黙を確認スタイクモードに移行し
S. Win!
They do very well. Gimmick.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
仕方ありません
Here comes a new challenger!
They should have Randy get the belts, but then Gunther retire him. I want Gunther to retire Randy Orton, I'm sorry. But Randy with 3 more short title reigns? Maybe like 3 to 4 months?
おいおい嘘だろその身長でそのデカさだと
正体不明の敵を排除します
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
ブルーン放てブルーン放てダメ敗北したのに笑っている
S. Win!
Triple H likes Randy, so I think Randy will be getting booked properly.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
対象の殲滅を確認次のフェーズに移行します
S. Win! Rebel 1. Action!
油断しましたね。対象の沈黙を確認。待機モードに移動します。
S. Win! Perfect!
I'm glad I can use S because I was very biased towards using Jin and Noelle. So I'm glad I can use S.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Counter!
フルフレックス
Counter!
モルドレック
Here comes a new challenger!
Although Hibiki was really nice, you guys didn't see it. But... Oh, now I gotta play Jin. Okay. I'll probably try Hibiki, granted he doesn't have the skills set for him. So I'd be playing from scratch.
ここを通すわけにはいきません。悪く思わないでください。
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
ブルーン放た
Counter!
これは計画です。これは計画です。続行します。バレー散乱します。これは計画です。ブルーン放これは計画です。散乱します。これは計画です。モルドレックなぎ払す。これは計画です。その程度か。ブルーンで放た。バレーやブルーンで私負けるわけにはいきません。
S. Win!
Jin with the ice is difficult. Oh, I did it! Let's see, I got a white grimoire, not sure what that is. Time Lord sounds like a very good skill. Whatever that is. Game over? Yeah, cause I did the second abyss. Oh, my green grimoire is maxed. Okay. I don't know what that means. What do I do with it if it's maxed? That being said, if that's the case, I think I did pretty well. And it's not a 2-hour stream, but that's decent content. So, you guys, everyone who was watching,